Hey guys, this video is a quick one. I had to bust open a piece of equipment to fix a piece of a part. I actually had to replace the whole part because one piece blew out on me. This one's a little bit more of a technical, nerdy screen printer video because a lot of us print shop owners on a regular basis have to deal with our equipment, whether that's just maintaining it or actually replacing parts on it. I thought it would be a little bit of like a show and tell, you know, just getting my hands into a piece of equipment. Actually, it's our main flash. But you know, when you're down with a piece of equipment, it's crucial that you get it back up. And I think a lot of print shop owners can relate to that exactly. All right, second time in 8 months, same part, same problem. So my main flash unit went down again. And once I opened it, I figured out why. Overall, it was actually a pretty simple repair. The issue was with the capacitor that powers the blower fan, and the blower fan is the part that keeps the flash cool. So the capacitor blew out, which is what caused the smoke you saw earlier in the video. I immediately call M&R, I get a tech on the phone. I tell him that this is the same thing that happened 8 months ago. Like, why would that be happening? He suggested that maybe the unit was getting too much voltage to the machine, but really after opening up the unit and checking everything, I found something way more likely. The blower vent was completely caked in with t-shirt lint. That thick buildup probably caused the blower fan to overheat and fry the capacitor again. And the crazy part is that this capacitor is probably like a $10, $20 part, but I could not find it sold separately, at least not domestically, and I didn't have any time really to wait. I had to get this up and running, so I had to overnight a whole new blower fan assembly, the whole thing, the whole kit again. Same thing I did 8 months ago. So here I am with a $1,000 repair that really probably could have been fixed with some preventative maintenance. So once I open the machine, I see that I need a tiny screwdriver, not a small screwdriver, but a tiny screwdriver and a ratchet set. Go to my truck to grab my tool bag and all my tools, and of course I left the tool bag, my entire tool bag, at home that day. So here I am at the shop, had this machine wide open, and now I'm scrounging around for proper tools, anything that will work to get me through to get this machine up and running. Then I finally came across a gift someone had given me. It's a mini electric screwdriver set, and it had the most perfect swappable screwdriver head sizes I needed. And I'm thinking I'm going to need batteries for it or something, but it turns out it's totally rechargeable with a USB-C port. So it's literally, I looked at this is one of those things you look at honestly and you're like thinking, when would I ever use this? This is like a tool for a child or something. Turns out today was that day I needed this tool exactly, so shout out to whoever gave me this thing. It saved me, it literally saved me from driving like an hour round trip into town to get tools from my home. So it was a total clutch moment that I had this thing laying around. Link in the description, of course, if you want to check this thing out. So once I got all my tools situated, I pulled out the old blower fan and disconnected the wiring. At one point, I thought the new blower fan that they sent me might be wrong. The capacitor looked totally different. It was this rectangle box and not a cylinder like it had been in the past or what I had in front of me. But after double checking the specs, we were good to go. Before installing the new blower fan though, I thought, let me clean up the unit inside, let me get rid of all this dust. So I brought over my DeWalt leaf blower that I always keep in the shop. I love this thing. It's super powerful. It has like a couple settings on it for higher speeds. And yeah, this thing cleaned out my entire unit, brand new, all the dust, all the lint gone. It uses the same battery that you would for all your other DeWalt power tools. So this thing is total lifesaver. I use it in the shop all the time. Once I cleaned out all the lint and all the dust from the unit, I installed the new blower, tightened it up with my ratchet, rewired it all, and flipped the breaker back on. I'm gonna go ahead and get this hood put back on the machine, put the flash back in its spot. Now the flash is working perfectly again. So yeah, here's what I'm learning. I've mentioned it in the previous videos, preventative maintenance. It's as simple as a quick checklist, but man, when you're running full speed in a busy shop, it is so easy to put it on the back burner. But these little things add up and cost you, in my case, it cost me a freaking $1,000, 2 identical breakdowns, back like relatively to me back to back, when it seems to me I could have just been cleaning the unit on a schedule and not having this capacitor freaking blow out on me. Thankfully this happened on a slower week though, and I had time to deal with it, but had we been slammed and buried in orders, this could have put us way behind. Yeah guys, so running a business isn't so much about being perfect every day. It's really about learning and adapting and taking care of your equipment so that it takes care of you. Drop a comment below with time when you had to delay orders when equipment went sideways. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you liked it, if it was relatable, please subscribe. Please like this video. Hopefully y'all can catch more of them. All right guys, we'll see y'all later. Bye.